Good day, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Street Within with me, your host, Session Johnson. And it's been another win for us against Newcastle yesterday at home, and we did not start the game so well, but we definitely got the 3 points, even if it was in a much dirty manner than normal. And that is testament to how far we have come as a team, and also it shows a bit of character, and it shows that the players in our team that are not necessarily first choice are able to do the job for us when called upon. So I want to start off by saying that I trust you guys are well, and that you guys enjoyed the game as much as I did. Well, not so much the first half, well, the first 25 minutes for that matter was not the best, and we continue to start slowly in games, and that is something that we need to change very quickly. With our next game in the league being against Chelsea, we need to start quicker, and we need to ensure that we are able to, you know, come out of the blocks, full force and with our full armor, so that we are able to, withstand whatever the opposition might want to throw at us within the early minutes of the game. Looking at our opening goal, brilliant, nutmeg from Rashford, and then beating Kraft again, and then scoring at the near post of Darlow. That is, absolutely exquisite because it was all his own work, and that is basically what it was last night, a performance of individuals, and there was no teamwork, there was no balance in the team. Even though Matic had a good game, I felt that he should not have started. He slows the game down for us. Martial should not have started up front. He continues to, you know, have this bad run of form, and Ole is showing great faith in him. But it seems that he doesn't make any runs, and there were rumors saying that Ole told him to make runs, to keep moving, but he never did that. So it's now down to him. It seems that it's a feeling of attitude rather than hard work. But nevertheless, we went ahead, and it was a wonderful goal by Rashford, and then we conceded in a very very comical way. But this is also the reason why I wanted to start with Dean Henderson and with Eric Bailly, because things like that wouldn't happen. For one, David De Gea could have come out and catch the ball. He could have told De Gea, told Maguire that it's his ball, because there was nobody challenging Maguire. Secondly, Maguire could have just headed the ball out for a corner, or maybe just flick it on further backwards and not into danger again. And thirdly, we would have been able to close down um, Saint Maximin if Bayer was there, because he would have reacted. Seeing Maguire go up, he would have reacted and he would have blocked the shot. We don't have that. Lindelof last night was exposed with pace by Almiron, and that showed, if Bayer played, that wouldn't have happened. We know the pace that Bayer's got to cover Maguire, when he does go forward and try to break a midfield line from the opposition. And the first half, we didn't look great, we didn't look too well, and you could blame it on fatigue from the game against Real Sociedad, but that is not something that can be used as an excuse always. I think it is down to Ole, who keeps continually changing the team, and that puts the team at an imbalance and doesn't allow for any rhythm, consistency, or for any sort of combinations to be made in terms of patterns of play, etc. Because he constantly changes the team, and it's difficult for the team to find that rhythm, if different players keep coming in. And yes, I understand that, it's the games are coming quick and fast, and everybody needs to play, and he's trying to keep everyone fresh. But at the end of the day, you need to get the results. That is what matters. So if you look at City, you look at Liverpool, you look at Spurs, Chelsea, Arsenal, they're always playing their strongest 11 regardless of what opposition they play. So why are we not doing the same? Why is Ole continuing changing the team for what he wants, more to the fact that playing towards our strengths and starting the team with, you know, the most strongest possible players that we have available? So, moving along onto the second goal we conceded, we scored. Daniel James, a wonderful goal. Bruno Fernandes again, had a poor night, but yet again he pops up with a goal and an assist. And he just toe poked it through to Daniel James, and I think he was trying to reach the ball to save it for himself to take a shot. But kudos to Daniel James for scoring the goal and continuing his top performance from Real Sociedad, moving on to Newcastle. And we hope that he continues this run because you know what type of player that he is. He's not necessarily our first choice, but he's definitely a player that shows that with hard work he definitely wants to be at the club, and he wants to be part of the squad, and he's definitely a player that we can depend on, and that is something that is definitely good for us. Moving along, the penalty, I don't think it was a penalty, but in today's modern football, the slightest bit of contact, player goes down and it's a penalty. That Mo Salah, does it all the time. I mean, you've seen Son dive from time to time, even Kane, so it's become a norm now, slightest of touches and players are going down. And in VAR, if they see that there's contact, they give, sorry, they give the penalty. So that is something we have to live with, and it's something we take. We don't complain. And for those guys who want to call him Pinaldo, then by all means do that. We don't really care. We are just going to continually get the results. Penalties are part of the game, and if it gets given to us and we score it, we're not going to complain. It is what it is. So, a decent performance at the end of the day. All smiles. We move along to the second leg against Real Sociedad, and there'll definitely be a pre-match video for that. I do apologize for not having a pre-match analysis video for the Newcastle game. I was a bit under the weather with a stomach ache, so I do apologize for that. But definitely, I am here once again, and I am back on track, and we'll definitely see each other soon. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to leave your comments below if you want to have your say, and continually show your support. I appreciate and am thankful for your support for the channel. That is it from me and the Stay Within and your host, Sachin Johnson. Goodbye.